Hi guys, welcome to a new video. I wanted to present another strategy. So we're going to do the usual. We're going to make a note of all the ingredients needed and used. So first one that we're going to look at is the time frame. Time frame is 5 minutes. So this is the time frame that we're looking at. The products that we tested are as follows. Bitcoin USD, S&P 500 index, or as some people have it under CFDs as SPX, Euro dollar, Euro JPY, Australian dollar US dollar, Australian dollar JPY, USD CAD JPY. These are the main pairs that have proven to be successful for this strategy. Okay, now we're going to look at the indicators. So I'm going to put the indicators in here. We follow just literally 3 indicators, right? So indicators, MTF EMA 1 hour and 50 length, MTF EMA 15 minutes and 30 length, and MACD. So what do we understand by MTF? It's multiple time frames EMA. So although we're using 5 minutes, we want breakouts to happen on multiple time frames. So that way you have multiple time frames in one time frame. So you look at the smallest one, but yet you can see breakouts on higher time frames. So these are the indicators that we use, and let's add them. So I use this one, but any of the other ones can be used. So we add it twice, and then MACD at the bottom. MACD, we'll leave it as it is, standard. And the MTF, we're going to change them as per, so the length would be 50 and the resolution 1 hour, right? That's first one, 1 hour and 50. The second one should also change the color. Is 15 minutes. Let's start with a minute, and 30 in length. Let's put the style in, and do a darker blue. Okay, so from the beginning we can see exactly that the one is a faster one that is more adjustable to the time frame, to the movement, and the other one is more of a higher average. So the rules are quite simple. Let's put first risk reward is 2 to 1, which is quite useful. So the rules now. The rules, there needs to be a crossover between the faster moving average and the slower moving average. So the fast one needs to be above the slow one, and the crossover on the MACD needs to be down below the 0 line for the longs. So for longs, fast MTF EMA above the slow one, and MACD crossover upwards below the 0 line, right? For shorts, is the exact opposite, right? So let's see, let's take an example on the long side of things. And where exactly do we put the stop loss? Okay, the stop loss, middle between low and slow MTF, somewhere in the middle between them. That is something that we amended through testing, and let's have a look for a couple of opportunities. So this is one of them. You see the crossover happens below the zero line. Let's show the zero line is here, right? So the crossover is just below the zero line. The fast EMA is above the slow EMA, MTF EMA, and we do after the crossover. So we're about here. Stop loss between the low and the slow EMA, MTF EMA, roughly in the middle, and risk reward 2 to 1. So in this case, profit is taken. I have another one here. I will try to pick up examples as random as possible. So the crossover happens below the zero line on MACD. Price is above. Stop loss is somewhere in between the middle, between the low and the slow MTF EMA, and 2 to 1. There we go. Right, so we can see another example here. It's always riding the trend. If there is a trend, there's plenty of opportunities. However, the advantage is, even if there isn't a trend, there's still plenty of opportunities to take on. Look right here. So the crossover happens just few candles below, but we have to wait for the confirmation. The middle between the low. So this is interesting here. The one low is here, one low is here. So you can calculate the low of this one, and the middle between these two would be somewhere roughly here, between low and the MTF EMA, and a 2 to 1 opportunity right here. I wish I could find some losses in this case. Maybe this is short side because the fast MTF is below the slow MTF line. Here's a short opportunity. So crossover downwards happens above the zero line. So after the crossover happens somewhere around here. Middle, the stop loss between the high and the slow MTF EMA, and 2 to 1. Let's see if we touch the target. Here we go. Profit taken. So I hope it makes sense to you guys. And please like and subscribe for more strategies and more analysis of current market conditions and products that we cover.